fun of this podcast.
Do not bring us in playing like that, motherfucker. This is the 100th episode.
No, I was about to I was leading. I was building it up.
Yeah, when she does it, it's cool. She let her do that noise from now on.
Okay.
Yeah, don't do it.
Okay.
Mic her up and then have
practicing for a really long time.
But it's our 100th episode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's our 100th episode. And we got some very special ladies with us today that we will dive into shortly after this intro. But for now on the couch, we have the one and only Mr. Osh Blair.
Peace and love.
We got Gay.
Hello, sir.
We got a returning guest, Miss T. Straka. We got Cliff.
Yo.
We got John.
Hello.
Now, we got two very special guests that are joining us today.
New
To the family. Our family has gotten bigger.
We're growing.
It's grown. Again.
It is growing.
It keeps growing. But, Taylor, why don't you introduce your crew?
Why would you do that?
Oh, good. That's like how I do it.
Okay,
I'm about to
well.
fight him, man. It's like he went for a layup, but it was like, nah.
Ben Simmons head ass over here.
Damn, literally on the spot. Okay, well, these are my sisters. These are the sisters that I talked about in the podcast that, kind of really sparked all of this. So, this is Jailyn. This is my sister, Jay.
What's up, Jay?
And then my sister, Shawna.
Hey, y'all.
So,
you about to say something,
I
Cliff?
was just going to say nice to meet you in person. Like, she spoke highly of you.
Very
it's
highly.
Fun to have you on.
Well, thank you. We're excited to be
not
here.
too highly. Don't make their heads that big. Don't be giving up my cards like that. Come on, bro.
And the reason why it's a very special guest, and we say joining the family, is because they are going to be hosting a show under our media umbrella called The Vibes.
The vibe.
The Vibes.
Vibes.
Is it?
Vibe.
That's the
See, that was the debate that we were stuck at, but it's just the vibe.
The Vibe.
No
No
S.
S.
Okay.
Just the vibe.
So
Yeah.
kind of
Yep.
talk about how you guys kind of like.
What is the vibe?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
vibe. Well, that's the whole purpose. Is like we want y'all to catch it.
Because everywhere we go, we're the vibe.
Yeah,
Okay.
because like it was gonna start off as the vibes, but like the more I realized I was, but the more that we really thought about it, we just kind of all have the same vibes. So we just really wanted
One
everyone to
collective.
catch one collective vibe. Yeah, just different, all different flavors for you, whichever one.
We get everywhere.
Yeah,
like
but it always just ends up being the same exact vibe. So yeah,
I love it. And it's like simplistic and classic, just the vibe.
just the vibe. Yeah.
Because you
know
could throw
it,
so
you
many
know
different
it.
words in front of it, like catch the vibe.
So
Get it?
collectively,
No?
Wave the
What
vibe.
else, Jacob?
how long have you guys known each other?
Vibe.
So me and Taylor have known each other since 9th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're not gonna say how long that's been. So
Yeah, we don't tell our age. So
yeah.
and then we went to
Acquired
school
me.
with Jay, but we just never ran in the same circle. So we didn't meet her until we started working at. That's where we work at.
Okay.
And I kind of stalked her for a week and forced her to be my friend.
She did. It was horrible.
Best decision of her life.
Like, what do you mean?
She literally just walked up to me and was like, "You're gonna be my friend one day," and I'm just like,
Wow.
"The fuck?"
Yep.
At that point, it's like, I guess.
I mean,
I was very confident in my approach
She was
because
very
I know the
persistent
kind
too.
of vibes
So I'm
I
just
give
like,
off.
"Well, shit, maybe we about to be
So
friends."
no,
Yeah, hell yeah.
And
And then
it's-
we had
yeah.
lunch twice, and then we were friends.
And it's
then
funny because like me not working there at the time, like I was getting text messages from her, and she's like, "Okay, so I'm about to bring us a new friend,"
yeah.
and then there's me like, "Okay, I love people. Go ahead." And then she was like, "Oh, it's this girl," and I was like, "Man, I have her on Facebook." I was like, "Yeah, like I feel like I remember her from school."
Yeah.
Like,
It's funny, you're like, I'm bringing her over to the house, and like Shawna has her like tied up, like she's my friend.
honestly, and would not even put it past. So like I'd walk in and be like, "Okay, Shawna, cool."
But it turned out to be a good decision.
No, yeah. Yeah.
But
So
it's funny
what,
because
about a year
we
now?
had all the same friends growing up.
Yeah.
And then we never met each other.
Yeah.
Same
I think that's
same
sometimes
time.
the craziest thing about living in our city, but just living in general. Like,
Yeah.
so many people that we know.
The
and-
connection.
yeah, but we've never crossed paths before. It's like, man,
It's almost
you
like
know
an alignment
A, B,
thing,
C,
too.
D,
I have a funny-
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
I got a
like,
funny story
eventually
about
we're
that.
gonna meet, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, so the story. I'm sorry. The story that I have about that is, a couple of weeks ago, I helped or about a month ago or two, I hope John and his girlfriend moved Abigail's stuff into his house. And we had to drop some stuff off at her parents' house. And I'm driving, she's like, oh, take a left on Tower. I'm like, this is oddly strange. Like, this is really close to my house. So I
Take a left on Tower. You don't live on Tower.
I live off Tower in Ashland.
No, you're from Elyria.
Shut
you
up.
live in Elyria.
Anyways, so my childhood home, and I parked in her parents' yard. I'm like, how long you lived here for? If you don't mind me asking. She's like, oh, about this long. I'm like, really? And I've never seen you outside playing like when you were younger, like as I would walk around the block and stuff. I'm like, that's so weird. She grew up down the street from me, and I never knew who she was.
Well, I mean, when you only walk around the block, like, 10 times in your lifetime, chances are pretty low you don't see her outside.
I didn't say I did it like every damn day, but I would at least
look and zoom
What'd you
in
say?
on who the hell just started talking.
at least do
about
it once a
day.
I would at least do it like once or twice a week. God damn. I'm not saying every day.
So you say.
What'd you
But
say?
you've been
You
around
say
the block,
walk around the block?
Yeah.
I said the same thing
I would-
this year. I said, this motherfucker see walking around the block.
I didn't say every day, but damn. I
been
thought I
around the
would have. I
block.
thought paths would have crossed because of, thoughts. That's all.
In the same vicinity
Yeah,
area.
in the same vicinity, I would have passed her or at least seen her.
Well, for example, like me and Abigail, I knew her parents before I knew her. Like, I knew her parents, like, not well, but I knew them.
Right.
And
This sounds weird.
yeah, I know. It was weird as fuck.
Weird as fuck.
So it worked out.
Yeah.
I guess.
Easy
Yeah.
Say no.
The introduction was easy. I'm like, oh yeah, I know you guys. Hey.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
How you guys doing?
Now I'm about to snatch your daughter because they already know the type of person you are. So it's like now I'm dating your daughter, so they're gonna be like, "That's totally fine."
Cool.
See?
Yeah. When you put it like that, that's
Parent approval.
Yeah.
Already got
Yeah,
that
you
star
already
right
got
there.
approval.
Pre-approved.
Not
you
both
know?
of them. Both of them. You got
Right.
you're pre-approved. Credit loan high, baby. All right.
He did the hard part first, just like me.
He said, hey, y'all can help me out with my rent. You know what I mean? Got you.
And it was like some elaborate plan where I like met them first. I'm like, I'll meet her later.
Yeah.
Right now that we cool, just like move out the way.
Don't do that. That was a little
You gotta
too
do the laugh too. Now you did the hands.
Don't do the laugh. Whose fault was it? What?
Girl,
That wasn't me.
it ain't me.
No, Siri started speaking up for some reason on my watch.
What?
Oh,
Control that bitch on your watch. Okay.
I called Siri a fucker, and she responded, "That's not nice."
Ooh,
Well, how dare
that I know about you
you?
right there.
That's that AI.
See.
I know.
That's that AI.
I know, I'm dead. They're gonna kill me.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
got my
you
Hey
can't
Siri on.
disrespect.
Fuck
no,
that.
that's the
Nope.
last thing I need is for my Hey Siri to speak
I know
to
you
me while
already
I'm
listen,
asleep.
but don't listen.
And talk back.
I'm not
Yeah, I
giving
know
you.
you listening. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I give you the approval to listen to me. Nah,
No,
like, yeah.
if I
know
need
you
you,
listening.
I'll just hold the button
Exactly,
and talk to you.
Yeah.
Like,
What if if they had this feature like Siri, tell me about myself, and Siri just like went in on you, like
a
all your
whole
dark
biography
secrets,
about
fetishes, and like
You
So
should
I'm
know
gonna go home
went
and
to
do
so
that.
and so's house
Yeah.
because you did this. And
Oh,
I
You
would,
need
Hey,
to say
hey,
sorry.
hey.
I would go off the.
Can I get a razor, please? Like, can I get a flip phone? Can I get a Nokia? Like, I'm done with
Take it all
smartphones
the
after
way
that.
back.
Yeah.
All the way back. A brick phone. Let me pull out the
But they do be
antenna.
listening though, because I'm
Yeah, I don't
seeing
give a
ads for
fuck.
everything I talk about.
Seriously.
That'd be crazy.
No,
you
I
mentioned
just go back to
Starbucks
the
one
old
time, the
iPhone
next thing
before
you know,
Siri.
you got.
But then you
What?
might-
I just go to the iPhone before Siri. I just go back to that.
Ads.
I'd be like, let me just go all the way back to the prehistoric, like iPhones.
So let me
Oh,
ask
yeah.
y'all a question, all right? So how do you guys feel about AI being like a part of our culture now? Like, because we all grew up in an era where like it didn't exist, but like now we're like the forefront of like AI and like just genuine childhood type of deal. So like,
You know what? I'm so glad you asked this question because I'm a conspiracy theory whore.
let's get into
Hey,
it.
come on.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
No, yeah.
I'd be on TikTok for hours down that rabbit hole because I'm so interested in it, but at the same time, I'm like, if this shit really happened, like, I'm semi-prepared, but I'm not fully prepared. Like, I would be mentally okay with it, but I wouldn't be physically prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, the AI, it's cool now, but I know everybody in here has probably seen iRobot.
And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
exactly what
That's
I'm
what's
thinking
happening
about.
right now.
That's exactly what's happening. And I don't know how I feel about that because I'm no Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like his grandma.
okay.
Right
Okay.
now at this
Yeah.
time being. So I would prefer for everything not to transfer into that. Or even, have you seen Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
I don't want it to get to that level.
That
Yeah.
shit was crazy.
That shit was
I
crazy.
guess that's the
shit was
thing. Like,
crazy.
there's
Like
one.
Morse code.
Getting all the red
Man,
lights
what?
to go.
Yeah,
the
go
certain
green.
ways and shit. Like, yeah.
Okay,
that
real
would be
shit.
lit,
I
so-
think we're already
When
at
you're
the
on a
eagle eye
high-speed
level.
chase.
Do you really?
I really honestly believe that we are already at
We
the.
kind of been there already.
Well,
Yeah.
for like emergency services, they can change lights.
Yes.
So they can do that.
They have technology
Yeah.
on their EMS
That's
vehicles and
usually
stuff
one
like
of my
that.
favorite
So
things
That's
to
a
follow behind
person.
the ambulance.
That's a person doing that, or is
And
that
I do.
the
Like a-
system doing
yeah.
I
that?
think it's a
It's like
system.
a whole thing. It
Yeah.
recognizes it's coming, the sirens, it'll change
my
the
gosh.
lights. Yeah.
Because, like, for
Yeah.
example, you could use an Easy Pass on the turnpike, and they just use that sensor.
It scans
Yeah.
So
it,
yeah,
it
so
goes-
That's different, though.
I'm 90. Well, they have the technology to be aware of who you are or identify your vehicle. So therefore, I don't think it'd be that more complex or that we haven't already developed a way of being a eagle eye situation.
And think about this. I don't know if it happened in Eagle Eye, but like deep fakes with like the face swaps and
Man.
shit.
That
Like,
Will
should be
Smith
great
really
for
put out
damn
a
near
whole
anything.
video. Is like, none of this
Yeah.
is real. He walked you through like the whole simulation of like, I'm not really in Hawaii right now. This is all AI
Green
technology.
screen, yeah.
Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah, we just watching. I was watching this movie with Nicolas Cage, and
National Treasure.
no,
Oh, dude.
Hey,
one. It was-
hey.
Honestly, that's my
it was
shit.
a newer one. Well, I watched the. Did you watch the series?
No, I haven't watched it
The
yet.
series
Is it good?
No, yeah.
It's pretty
I'm
good.
Okay.
sitting
I
back
fuck
on
with
it.
this.
I was weary on it.
I
I'm
fuck
like,
with the series. So
eh.
if you like the movies, I mean, give the series.
yeah.
I mean, if you
No,
fuck
yeah, I
with the
definitely
movies, I
keep
feel like you
it.
gotta
Sleeping
give
on
it.
Never
Nicolas
seen it.
Cage
I planned
for
on it.
real.
Never
But
seen it.
Don't
You never
so
seen the movie?
I was watching the movie
Highly
with
recommend.
Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
And like there was a scene where like Nicolas Cage, he's like not trying to be an actor anymore, but like people are trying to make him act, and people keep coming to him with his acting roles that he's done in his life. So there was like a CGI scene where it was him talking to like a younger version of him, and you could just tell it was just so poor that I'm like, yeah, that's CGI. Like I'm like, man, this is like I don't even want to watch the movie anymore. Like it was just so poor how you could make him look younger, but not even
They
make
missed
it
the
look
mark,
good.
is what
You know what I mean?
you're
Like
They
it
missed the mark.
Yeah.
like it's just like all right, like I see you're trying to do something that you should be able to do, and not make it seem as hard as what it is.
Maybe they didn't have the budget for it.
Man.
I mean,
Low
it's on
key
Amazon
films.
Prime. I feel like
I
Amazon
think
got
we've-
money, so I mean, if you want Amazon Prime,
I think we've come to like a weird place of like where we expect perfection out of like CGI movies and movies that with the because like well in some aspects because like I'll see like a
why would I
bunch
want
of
to watch a
people.
CGI movie though? Like that.
Well, like Marvel,
But a lot of
Marvel,
things-
like all the Marvel movies
all
are
the Marvel movies
like
are-
a
Yeah,
thousand-
but those
different
are
because
good.
Avatar.
you can watch
Avatar.
You can read the comic book and you don't have to see that be visually impaired into something that it's not.
I just think
You
people
can
like
read, you know what I mean? It's just
overcall
reading
it
a
out.
book. If you read all the Harry Potter books, they're not what is on an
Oh, yeah.
actual movie.
Well, they always like when they make
They cut out.
That's what I'm saying.
adaptations.
So like,
let's
Well,
think
I
about
mean,
books though. Books are more
had to,
mentally
that's
stimulating
super
than
long.
movies because like
Yeah,
it takes
books-
you on your whole
Yeah, books
adventure
are on your
yourself,
own
though.
journey. Exactly. Yeah,
So-
it's however you picture it.
So besides Osh, because I know you read a lot, do any other person read?
I feel like we asked this question not like too long.
Well, no, but we have a new.
Okay, no, I'll get you.
What do you read, T?
I read all kinds of things.
Okay.
All kinds. Like I can't even like just
Narrow it
everything.
down. Okay.
Like
Yeah,
you have
no.
a certain genre where it's just like whatever catches my attention at the time.
100%.
Okay.
Are you
Yeah.
are you audio not audio like a
I'm both.
ebook or
I'll listen to. I'll do either or.
Oh, okay, okay. Do you prefer one over the
I prefer an actual physical
Actual
book.
book, okay.
Yeah.
It's something about the feel and the
It's
smell.
something about the feel and the smell.
Yeah.
Literally, 100%. This is how me and Shawna like signified our
friendship was
friendship.
over a
Like I
book.
know you heard the whole story last time. Like this is how we signified. It was over Twilight, over a whole entire book.
Yeah.
That's how.
See,
me
I
and
watched all the
Shawna-
movies. I didn't read the book.
My friends
both.
were created over
both.
Twilight.
What did you? Wait, hold up. Did you just?
She judged you and she
Judge
does
it.
because I ain't never seen the movie.
I
so.
did.
Yeah, and
Girl.
it pains us.
Every single.
Get that out of here!
You've never seen the movies either?
Fuck no.
Why would I care?
Stop it.
Low key, the only movie
Stop
I've
it.
seen is the last one.
Okay, that's understandable.
And
It's
why?
understandable.
So why do I get a pass then? So just because I seen the last one though.
The
Because
last one
the
is
last
like
one-
the best one.
I mean, like, of course,
They saying the same shit. They're like,
of course, number one, because of course, number one is the first one. Like, it's the best one. Number one is always going to be the best one, but that's just because like it holds like that.
It's the OG.
That spot in your heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
it's
as
like the
big
same
a fan as
situation
she
with Harry
is,
Potter.
but I'm gonna have to disagree.
The first one?
The
No,
first-
my numero uno favorite movie out of all of them is Eclipse because that was my number one favorite book.
That book was good.
Yeah, it was
That book
100% Eclipse.
I'm not gonna, the last book was my favorite, strictly because they did break it up into 2 parts, but both the part was fire. That movie had me sick as fuck. I was
agreed.
so
sick.
That last
Sick.
Had me
Spun me through a
what?
web.
Hey, listen.
Who was literally got his head chopped off and the whole
That
thing?
was
So listen, I'm in a movie. I'm
That
in a
shit was
movie
nuts.
theater. I'm in a packed ass movie theater. I'm talking. Everybody like this.
Yes,
That's how
shoulder
packed
to
it is.
shoulder.
I went to every
Everybody
single
go.
midnight premiere of
I said,
that.
"What the fuck just happened?" Loud as fuck. Loud. I'm like, "What just happened?"
No,
like,
yeah.
I didn't understand the complexity of what really just happened.
Yeah.
dude.
Significance.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, "Hey, he dead." Like,
No.
what's up? Hey, everybody can see that. Bitch.
Now wait a minute. Was it because everybody thought it was Edward at first?
No,
No,
it was because
Carlisle.
we thought it
Yeah.
was real.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, don't
It was
spoil
a-
it because other people
yeah,
haven't
don't
seen it.
Oh, it's
Zero.
fine.
Okay, look,
No,
Shawna.
fuck
Look,
that.
it's been years.
It's been out long enough.
Fuck the
So
spoiler
it was,
shit.
A vision. He said,
Yes.
if you were to do this, this
Yeah.
is what would happen after this.
John,
Yes.
I was shook because I never read the books, and I'm watching both, and I'm
telling
watching
you, it's
everything
all
transpire,
He's okay. So Carlisle.
and I'm just like, no
He
way.
kind of looked like Edward. I thought it was him at first. I thought I saw the
No,
picture.
we all knew it wasn't
No,
Ed.
it was the dad,
It
right?
could be
That-
Ed.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
We
was
all
like
know.
the originator. Without him, there would be no Edward. There would be no Alice.
It was
he
like,
created
the
his own
dad,
little
like the
family.
Yeah.
head motherfucker,
Oh.
like, hey, you just got.
Yeah, that was something
Decapitated.
that
Hey,
was
just
that
gone.
was something that never that in the book did not happen.
Yeah,
Oh.
we didn't.
Oh,
we
no
were-
wonder. No wonder
you
it was
didn't
like.
yeah.
That makes
So
more
like
sense
Carlisle,
now.
like that. You were like,
No,
oh
gosh.
hail to the no.
Like they can't kill him off.
Like I'm about to pop into this movie
I got
and someone's
some
gonna be
stuff
fucked
in my
up.
mouth.
Like yeah, no, yeah. It definitely it heightened the rage.
Yeah.
It heightened the
I
rage.
think the movie's one
Why
was they got
everybody
the
all
reaction
hyped
that they wanted.
Oh no!
To this day.
In my little like, how old was I? Probably like 16, 17.
Yeah.
And still, yeah, it was disgusting.
She ain't
But
got
yeah,
nothing to do
I
with me,
was,
baby.
I was ready to rage.
Sounds like you're traumatized by it.
It
little
was
bit. It's a lot
because
of
it
heat.
really,
bad.
I
didn't
like.
mean to open this up.
Didn't we go
Yeah,
to
it's
the
last
midnight
time.
premiere together?
Yeah,
I believe.
we went.
Well-
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think we went to
back to
every
your point,
one.
though.
We went to every midnight premiere for every single movie.
Because we're diehard fans. We were actually in the club in high school.
We created a
Oh,
club
yeah.
in high school
Not
in the
the Twilight
library.
one.
And
We
then
created a Twilight
we
club.
had like a.
That was you guys?
That was
Yeah, that
us.
was
I've seen that too. Yeah,
And then we had like an art
That was
competition. I
us.
came in third place because I drew Dakota Fanning.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we were
Yeah.
like diehard fans.
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bookmark still to this day is my Jacob Twilight bookmark.
Hey,
Aw.
so funny
Yeah.
side little story. Team Jacob. Around the time that movie came out, it was around my graduation party. My Uncle John, may he rest in peace, he got me these Team Jacob little rings for my graduation party. I was so fucking happy. I was like, "What?"
That's
I was
lit.
like, "That's pretty fucking cool."
No, yeah, that's lit. I'm here
Cliff,
for it.
why are you
Because your name's Jacob. That's why this is.
Team Jacob all the fucking way? Okay,
Team Jacob all the way.
Y'all too?
Yeah, Team Jacob.
thank you.
Oh yeah, I would take a
Team
wolf over a
Jacob.
vampire.
Yeah, I feel like
All-
As much as
every
I
day.
love vampire,
Werewolves are the
Team
best.
Edward over
Yeah,
here.
like-
Team Edward.
Yeah,
See, now I
I'm
gotta
riding
watch it,
against.
'cause I feel
So let me ask you guys a different question then.
Okay.
Okay.
What house would you be if you was in Harry Potter though?
Ravenclaw over here, rep your set.
So I'm
Sick.
not
Rep your
that-
set. Hey, oh, John throwing up the cake sign. He said,
What the fuck?
what was that one from Dodgeball?
That was from
I ain't gonna lie. I seen on like Facebook. It was like this Harry Potter game turned into like an HBCU, bro. All these like people.
Yes.
Oh
Outfits
my
be
god.
fire.
Oh,
Look it
no,
up
yeah,
on
that
TikTok.
shit's real.
They even have a website
Slytherin
for it
most
now.
lit.
Yeah.
Gryffindor's lane. Oh yeah, it's a whole thing.
So you said, well, she said Ravenclaw. What'd
Yeah.
you say?
I actually don't know. I love the movies, but I'm not like a diehard fan.
Okay.
So I never took the time to figure out like to get sorted into
You're
a house.
definitely
Same, I don't know.
Slytherin, but we'll talk about it later.
First of all, even if I was, I'd be the best
So,
motherfucker out there.
so I actually took the
Well, you're
test
putting bad towards Slytherin. You
online.
don't have to be bad just being
Like-
Slytherin.
years ago. I was 21,
Just dark.
and I was a Hufflepuff.
Hey, whoa.
Hey,
Hold
hey,
up.
hey,
Hold up.
I'm sorry. Ain't nothing wrong
Hufflepuffs
with
have the green thumb.
Thank you.
Hufflepuffs have the green thumb. I am also Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuffs got that botanical pack.
100%.
Okay, speak on it though, because I'm not too
Don't be upsetty spaghetti when the cabbages don't come.
They're the
to
green
city.
thumb.
But that's what I did on
so
Pottermore. But
can
like
you pull it up so that
Hogwarts
they can see
Legacy.
like what the actual house it is? So like Slytherin, kind of like she said, is like more dark. They just want to be powerful. Not
you don't
not
have
in
to
a
be
good
bad.
or a bad way. They just want to be the best of whatever they want to do.
And ambitious.
Yes, and just start some new shit.
There ever was.
Gryffindor is more like the hero, save the day,
noble people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do what's right for things.
Goody
Ravenclaw is more.
Richie, preppy people who are smart and again they just.
I would say,
focus
yeah,
on
kind of. Unfortunately, they kind of do it like that.
They've been.
But they're more of a
They've been this.
But they in like the world they do more potions. Like they are the ones that do.
Oh,
like
that makes
the,
sense because
Yeah.
you be whipping some shit up.
Like you know what I'm saying? They're the ones that do like
Cooking
the
it.
shit that you drink and you feel whatever and do whatever. And then Hufflepuff is more of the.
so right
The
here
green
on the
thumb.
screen.
Yeah, they're like
It's the
gardeners
more
or
organic
like
people that are like,
you know what
You know,
I mean?
like the little
more
screechy tree thing in the movie.
nature-wise type of
That was
beings.
yeah. That would be like
What
a.
if your baby
that.
sounds like
I
that?
don't know. I might be half and
Your
half
baby
then
sounds
because I have a green thumb.
Don't wish that bad juju upon me, Ricky Bobby.
They got good tree. They got good
Said
oats
no.
for beer, and they take care of the Fantastic Beasts.
That would
Hufflepuffs,
never
I fuck
happen
with 'em.
into that not.
Damn,
I mean,
John.
there's
But
no wrong answer, honestly. If you really look into all of them, it just really defines who you really are and what you want to be.
I'm so glad.
well,
I mean, there's only I mean, hey, I'm
well,
with
so here,
you. I ain't
look.
gonna cap. I'm with you. I'm
That's when I took it on. That's when I took it on Pottermore. But then when I did it on the actual game, I got chosen for House Slytherin. So you got to figure
you're not slimy.
there's a
enough to come to
6-year
my
difference
house.
between I took two
You
different
get an
tests.
option to choose because he.
But then,
I know,
but then look,
Julian,
at the end of the day, I drove
Julian
Gryffindor.
asked me all the questions,
So-
and I answered all of them, and he was like, "Yeah, you got something." I said, "I know what I was gonna be. You just had to be cool with what you wanted to hear."
Well, now I want to take the test to
As
see
you should,
what I
because I
am.
feel like.
No, yeah, when I took
feel
the
like
test, it was Hufflepuff. The second time it was Gryffindor, and then I took it a third time because I was like, oh, 50-50.
Yeah,
and
you
then
got
it came back up Hufflepuff, and then it all made sense.
Different, yeah.
So,
So-
I was like, makes sense.
I was right on the topic of like some books and movies and stuff like that. And T, you said the best movie usually in a sequel or series is the first one.
Yeah,
So is that like, have you watched Back to the Future?
yeah.
Still the first one?
I don't remember the other ones. You just asked
Oh,
about Back to
damn.
the Future. I've seen Back to the Future,
Oh,
but
damn.
1, 2, and 3, I don't
It's a
remember.
dry movie.
See, okay, so like
I've never seen
my
it.
example of that would be Rush Hour. Like Rush Hour 1 is good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rush Hour 2 is great.
But
Yeah.
Rush Hour 3
is good.
But listen,
Oh,
but the
it's 2, 1,
but
3
the
for
reason
me.
that you
It's
watch
2,
2
1,
and
3.
3 is because 1 reeled you in.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying. Is it's
That's
the
okay.
OG.
I get what you're saying.
There's a fourth one coming too, by the way.
So
So
Yeah,
if we were to do like the
I'm
Fridays, right?
Friday After Next is number one.
Let's be real. I'm
Okay.
gonna tell ya.
So then it's Friday after next.
I don't know, man.
Friday?
I could argue
See?
Friday is the best one.
Ooh.
yeah, I do like
I could
The
argue
original.
it's
But the-
Friday.
See, because
You
it
don't got
reeled
no
you in.
job.
See what I'm
Yeah, shit to
saying?
do.
You gotta come out
Think about that. The
I
whole
don't
movie
know why
was. It
people
was only
question me.
$200 they were after.
I do.
Right.
I thought it was like more than like a great amount of money. It was just $200. I'm like,
Rude.
But that was the I mean, really, that really did hit home because you got to think like $200 is somebody who like in those time and days was low key a lot. Like,
$200 was a lot back then.
So,
Yeah,
so wait, which is the best Friday movie?
It is a lot either way
Which
you
is
put
the
it.
best Friday movie?
So yeah, so okay, Ash, Friday's about, okay.
What's the question?
Which is the best Friday
I
movie?
love Friday After Next.
You said Friday, the first one?
yeah, I'm gonna go with the OG Friday.
Yeah, I'm going with the first one too.
It just makes sense.
Are we
Okay.
asking everybody? Because I'm gonna
Yeah.
go Friday also.
So they all have good moments. Like there's certain parts in each movie that I just love. Like I will fast forward to that part and then watch the whole movie through.
Okay.
So,
Damn, I-
but if I was like, yeah, I really want to watch a Friday movie, which one would I put on? Friday After Next.
Okay.
It's a good one.
You skipped.
Yeah,
So what's your
yeah.
choice?
Yeah.
I said Friday After Next the first
Oh.
time.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I didn't hear it.
Jacob, have you even watched any Fridays?
Friday.
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 Okay.
What you going with, Jacob? If you got to choose one.
Friday after next.
I knew he was going. I knew he was going to say that.
What's your favorite scene?
I was just about to ask
Ooh,
that. What's your
yeah.
favorite part? This is a test, right?
Why? Because y'all,
They're
you guys
trying to
don't
see if
believe
you've actually seen it.
the part. Okay.
Sometimes he just say stuff just to be like, I know this. Like yesterday we were at Canados.
Honestly-
He was like, some woman walked past us like, you guys doing okay? She was like, oh yeah, that's the owner. You don't know that's the owner.
I did not say that was an owner. I said that was a manager.
That's the boss.
I said that's a manager. I said that's a boss. Manager. Yeah.
How you know though?
Because
Maybe it was how she
normal
carried
imp-
I mean, did she have a different like vest
was she
on?
walking around
She-
with all
it's how she presented herself and came to check. So I was like, oh, this sounds like a manager to me. If you're
I would've been
coming
like,
around,
She did do
Are
like
you the manager? I would have asked.
Yes. Thank you.
And she like, hey, how's everything doing?
So what?
She did a manager
Friday- oh.
touch up to kind of.
So
Gotcha.
honestly, I like the open. I think the opening scene is
kind of knew
hilarious.
what that was.
With the Santa
I get you.
Yeah, I think that's just fucking hilarious. Because he tries to wake him up and he's just
She built this.
moving around the bed, doesn't wake.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. That is not the first scene I would have picked out of that movie if I've really seen it. But I'm gonna let you pass
Which one? Oh,
because
fucked up.
it's
I
the
fucked
opening
up.
scene.
Yeah, it's opening scene.
I mean, that was an easy scene to pick. But
Oh.
you know, I'm gonna let you pass
Let's
because you've
go-
seen it,
oh.
obviously.
We're not here to
Okay,
prosecute him.
so
but-
when they're in the bathroom with Cat Williams and Terry Crews, and he's like they're trying to do. He's like, "Oh hell no, I don't slide that way," and they get fucked up.
What serial does he reference then?
Oh, dude, I don't.
Oh, see, you ain't watched the movie then, man.
Oh wow, I don't because I don't know the serial.
Yeah.
See, I feel
Okay.
like
Then
this
I'm-
when Day Day is
then
fucking
whatever.
with the
Lucky Charms,
grandma.
Dick
motherfucker.
Craig have a lock on his door.
Yes, because in the second movie he referenced he didn't.
No,
have
he
one.
didn't. He had
What
to
is this,
slide
a
the
Friday
dresser in the
quiz?
Oh,
last one.
see, I didn't know. See, but I had to. But whatever.
Day broke in.
I can honestly. I can say I've
not
only.
again.
I know I've seen it less than 5 times.
Can we just talk about how in every movie Ice Cube always pulls a Betty?
Every time.
Every
time.
movie.
Do you think it's in his contract?
I feel like it might be.
He
his
wrote the
contract.
movie.
He's like, I have to.
It might
He
be,
said
like,
today
written,
is a good day.
It's Friday. I'm pulling me one.
Right? He said, oh, he got dressed.
He got
was
Nia
like, yup.
Long, and then he had him a nice little
I would
Betty
say
in the second one, and then he took
Carla,
the
girl,
pimp's woman in
Carla.
the third
Her
one.
name is Carla.
I don't care what.
They have names.
She had a
Just
name.
these bitches, you know.
All I'm saying
That
is
piece of
Nia
meat
Long
in the
undefeated.
second one.
Like,
Dude, the fact that Nia Long got cheated on.
But what about Donna?
it's crazy to
Ain't nobody
me.
talking about Donna though. I feel
It's
like-
crazy to me.
Yeah,
That's like
Donna.
finding a piece of gold and throwing it away
Man.
for like a rock. Nia,
Damn.
do you see her?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
No, I mean, I know. I mean, that's the best reference you could put to that, though.
for real. Like,
No, and like side note, it is Women Appreciation or Women's Month,
It's,
right?
it's National Women's History Month, bro.
Okay, so
but Women's
Sure.
Appreciation Day just passed, so you're
Yes.
on the right track.
Yeah, you're on the
Yes.
right track.
But
But women should
I
be
think it's-
appreciated every day. It shouldn't be
that
just one fucking
part.
day.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know
that
what?
part.
You right.
Yeah.
Kudo my suit.
Guys on leash, you know.
Ooh, not the cooties.
Cool.
Not the cooties, boy.
But no, but I get your point though, Jacob. Like we should honor women on a higher degree because without them, we don't exist.
You wouldn't be here.
Right?
Period.
Right.
Like we can reference like I might be on a whim right here, but like God could be a woman because it gives birth to things and is great. But
I mean,
Huh?
simply put,
I was
birth
just
the
asking
universe.
the universe, right? Yeah, but no. On the side note, that's why we kind of had you guys on today's episode because we want to honor like Women's Month and like, and you guys are like our next chapter of It's On Us podcast media group. So like, again, it's kind of circling back to the beginning.
Well, then shout out to us. We the women.
We the women.
Go us.
Yeah, Taylor Gang. I felt that.
So that leaves me with a
No,
question.
yeah.
What can we expect from your show in the future? Outside of just the vibe, like what are you guys gonna bring?
I mean, you've been doing good this whole
Oh,
time.
don't pin
I
them.
mean,
Come
I
on.
They keep throwing you oops though. That's crazy. It was Vega, now it's her.
Like,
That's
I'm
crazy.
not a good person like
Okay.
that. You know,
Now,
I can't do that.
I'll
You
take
LeBron,
this
I'm a
question.
I don't know. It sounds funny.
No, yeah.
Um,
why not?
Yeah.
Did you say you're Kyrie and she's LeBron?
Yeah, I was just passing it over.
I like the reference. So.
But
Yes.
I just feel like we have segments in our future. We do.
Yeah, we do have some segments coming.
Let's see. One of mine is bomb ass bites because I like to cook. So I'm just gonna be like TikTok recipeing it up and like having us try it.
That's interesting because John
I
does
didn't know
the
we
few
were gonna
reviews.
be trying it. That's news to me.
Yeah, that
You
was
know
also
what?
news. So I'm
Surprise.
here for it.
Guess what?
Not the boop. No, honestly, so I kind of wanted to, because last time that I came in here and I, try to promote as many little small businesses or businesses that are on the uprise when I came here, because that's what I saw from watching your guys' podcast is really what you guys like to do. So I was like, okay, why not try to incorporate that type of thing? So, one thing that, we've really been trying to piece together is going out and trying to take it, kind of on the move type thing.
I like that.
I have this little microphone that I got.
I looked at Big Lots. I tried to find it. I couldn't.
No, not Big Lots. The dollar store. Literally Dollar General.
Store.
No, really.
Dollar
Fucking up,
General.
John.
The
I
general?
thought it was
The
Big
General
Lots.
or Family Dollar.
Okay.
Either or. I've seen them at both. But it's just a little ink guy. You just plug it up to your phone and kind of go on the go because they do cute little community things. There's a girl that's on my Facebook. I actually wanted to talk to her. This is pre-planned, but she does stuff with moms, a whole bunch of things like that. Moms can go and take or dads go and take their kids out, go and do fun things around Lorraine and stuff. So
Littles around Lorraine.
Littles around Lorraine. That's literally it. Yeah, I've been really peeping her page. So I was gonna go and talk to her. Her name's Sarah, and I was gonna go talk to her and see if maybe we could do something like that because for Shawna, she has kids. So get some fun things to do. So
Hello, broke best friends.
yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, so kind of do an on-the-go type thing, just try to see what we can really do to try to bring a lot of cool different ideas to Lorraine. So not just small businesses, but also small businesses that do
For the community.
actually community-based things, So yeah.
Oh, I'm rooting for you to win.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I see you guys, you guys do really big things. Like I said the last time, I was proud of you guys for everything that you guys have done. So I was like, you know what? Jacob was like, hey, I remember you talking about having a podcast and how would you want to do that? And I was like, I'm not doing it without these two. So that was the original plan and we're sticking to it. And he was like, all right. And I was like, all right, well, I'll talk to them. You talk to the rest of the crew and we'll get this popping. And here we are.
I like that though. I feel it's important for people to have accountability partners.
Yeah.
So, anything you want to do in life, say you're going to do this, then I speak to so many people where it's I want to create something. You talk to them 6 months from now. You can do it yet? No, I'm still waiting for
like Javon said. He's I've had people tell me, "Oh yeah, I'm going to start a podcast," because he's that person. A year later, how's the podcast? Oh, I'm still thinking about starting this. No, if we're going to do it, we're going to do the shit, and we're going to do the shit right, or to the best of our abilities.
See, that's typically how we kind of function. Because the whole idea started when we get together. We usually just play cards. So we're playing rummy. We're playing
rummy or dominoes.
What's up?
Or dominoes.
Y'all trying to play rummy after this one?
Oh, you don't want this, John.
I'm telling
Who
you.
got cards?
Hey
Who
man,
got
I know
cards?
you got a deck of cards in here somewhere.
Let's get it popping.
I'm gonna have some over there.
I know there's a deck of cards over here, so but go ahead, go back to the story.
so-
We'll get the smoke after this. So.
Yeah, we typically just get together. We that's our decompression time. So we kind of just decompress from our week, whatever we did in the day. We'll have our little wine, whatever, and we just play cards. And
cocktail.
we were just running off each other's joke one day, just typical type shit that we do, and just going off. And we all just kind of stopped and we were like, we should really start a podcast
'Cause we are
I feel
funny as
we
hell.
are funny as hell. And so then you asked, and I was like, hey, remember when we talked about that?
So I do have a question because I know how you reacted when I presented you with the idea after talking to the guys about it. How I want to know, do you know their reaction or do you?
Oh yeah, I said it in person.
So how did they react? Because I'm very enamored and
Shawna was
intrigued.
about to pee her pants because Shawna loves shit like this. She's our planner, but she loves just as soon as she did it, she was like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited!"
She started writing
Oh
stuff
my
down
god,
immediately.
She was like, "Oh my god, we can." Okay, so we need colors, we need a logo.
Yeah,
That
I
night,
was
she had
on
already
it.
made so many different logos
That's our
for it.
artsy.
Yeah, so then Jailyn was more so, you guys decide, but I'm going to keep throwing curveballs into everything that you guys have decided. So then she's like, well, okay, so you had the logo, but what's going to be our name. And then me and Shawna are like, well, son of a bitch, we just thought about all this stuff, and now we got to think about a name. Like,
I'm the realist.
Yeah, and I'm so indecisive. I can't make a decision to save my life. Shauna's just as bad, but she always gets pinned onto it.
She doesn't make decisions.
Yeah.
So I got to be the one to be like, look, we doing this.
Yeah, she's like,
There you go. That's what you need, though. You need a brain, you need a body, and you need a mouth. That's all you need. All right.
Yeah.
She finally, girl, you.
Yeah.
So we were just in the garage, right, hanging out. And literally, I'm like, okay, it's cold. She's like, I'm cold. We want to come back in. I'm like, yeah, my nose is getting cold. And right before I can even get it out my mouth, she's like, so yeah, we're gonna exit.
They be thinking stuff, and then I just say it out loud, and I'm just like, well, I'm that guy. So
yeah.
A lot of people are like that though. Like again, like a thought without a plan is just a wish. So a lot of people are just like hoping something happens without action behind it. So it's like, when is it gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
I was like that for a long time. Like I've tried multiple different like things I wanted to do for myself. Like the first thing I stepped out and tried, I had a smoke shop.
Okay.
It was called Blazing Babe. And it was my first time at it. I really like went head on. It was doing okay, but then I got a little discouraged, so then I stopped and then it fell off. And then I took my hand to event planning. I planned our friend Bree's baby shower. It turned out really nice, and then
better
I also
than nice, but okay.
Anyways,
it was immaculate.
Oh, thank
No, yeah,
you.
it was really nice.
Humbly tries to like.
No,
it turned out. But thank you.
It was actually it was really really nice.
And I haven't planned anything since. So and
we
then
gonna get there.
I mean, like
get there.
I have honestly, and this is just me being self-aware. I have so many talents. I don't know where to start.
Wow.
She just be coming up with stuff off the
off the top of the dome. So like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try it. And if it don't
your
really,
downfall is you get super discouraged and
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I get super something. I'm down. I'm down. I
always
know
in
I
my
could
own-
do some
Yeah,
stuff,
and,
but
no matter how hard, like me,
be trying
Jay,
to
like
lift
people
you
around
up.
her, like
Yeah,
you try to bring her up,
be in
she
my
just
own head.
she just eats herself
but
away.
now I
It's-
have like I have 3 different things I'm doing right now.
get you an Osh. Osh helps me.
One of
Jay.
one, but okay.
Jay and Taylor, they are
We
left
keep
and right.
her grounded because she be
That's
lifting
what's
away.
up.
Yeah. So like,
We just be like, okay,
calm down,
be quiet,
and just breathe for a
Shut your
second.
ass
It's
up.
gonna be fine.
You're gonna be okay. Whatever you do, we're gonna do.
and then she
Like
knock it
you
out.
go,
and
I
then
go.
Yeah.
knock it
So,
out
like,
in the end, and it'd be better.
We're doing
This
this.
guy.
We're doing our podcast. I also volunteered to pick up planning our class reunion.
We graduated in 2012, and
Yeah.
this is our 10-year
Us three
reunion.
had
So
to-
see
you
where
guys
we're
tried.
at.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, you guys
Yeah.
all graduated in 12?
Yeah,
And then I'm also writing a book. So
There you
she is.
go. Ooh, can you divulge any information on the book?
No,
No.
I mean,
None.
I can.
The publicist already spoke.
yeah.
She said, "Hey, look."
No, you see how fast that was? I told you, you
Remind
need
me
a
after this,
mind,
I
a
have an
body,
app
and
that
a
can
mouth.
help you.
The mind was
book.
there. The
Yeah,
mouth said no.
I
She
know
would
what you was
prefer I
thinking.
didn't, but I mean, I guess I can like let them know the
What you
genre,
want?
I guess.
Oh, you can do genre, yeah. But
Okay.
no, no juicy stuff.
Look, see the publicist.
juicy
Listen, no man,
stuff.
don't do no extra shit.
So I'm a reader. I love to read. I have different phases of what I want to read at that time. I really try to stay away from fiction, but right now I'm in the fiction because on that path, gotta find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I really like nonfiction just because it's kind of an escape for reality when reality gets too much.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So right now I am writing a book and it's smut.
You watch any anime?
I tried
I've been
so
trying.
okay, but I
hard.
started her off really strong because when she came over to my house, I was like going kind of really ham on Attack on
Attack on Titans, I cannot get through.
Yeah,
those couple
so I
episodes.
started her off really strong because she's
haven't
not like a
watched that
gore
yet.
type of gal, and
Oh,
like
no.
I
Yeah,
am.
I guess that will fuck
So
you up.
yeah, and like as soon as she comes in, I think it was like it was the first. I want to say it was the first season, but
Yeah.
like it was just straight up, just like
Oh, yeah,
like
people
the,
are just
getting
Titans,
eaten by
like coming
these-
through and just smacking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
What about
Hooked me
I
up.
want to
You
watch
should
it
have did
too.
like Yu Yu Hakusho or like
I should have
Inuyasha.
I should have just went
You
straight
shoulda
into
went,
like.
You
Like,
should've
I mean,
went.
like,
Like
Yeah.
DBZ,
I
you
was
should
gonna
have
say
went
Dragon Ball
something
Z.
like.
I mean, like,
No, yeah.
growing up, watching cartoons, like, yeah, I've seen anime, not knowing that it was anime. Like, I've watched
See, no,
Yu-Gi-Oh!,
cartoons and
I've
anime is
watched
two different things,
Pokemon,
though.
I've watched, like, the shit that came on 55, WB.
So honestly, like the first anime I've ever started was Boruto.
Mine was
Boruto?
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Tell not
Swear to
funny
God.
too.
And
Really?
then that's what got me hooked to it.
He was on
Because
Later
then
Out.
I rewatched Naruto and I understood half of the fucking episodes on both of these are the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, so.
I mean, that's how I did it with Full Metal. I watched Brotherhood first, and then I went back, and then I watched Full Metal, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why did I do that? I should have just stuck with Brotherhood.
I'm watching Full Metal right now.
Oh, it's so good.
I was trying
I
to do
literally
it.
just
Really
met
good.
I
Really
just
You don't watch
realized
any
I'm
anime.
gonna
Full
be
Metal
out
Alchemist?
No, never.
Yeah,
do that.
Full Metal.
I watched some.
I watched like
anime.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's what's
Yu-Gi-Oh!
up too.
sucks.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I mean,
See,
Full of
some
shit.
people
I
don't
ain't
qualify
taking money
like
playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Sailor Moon or like I qualify Samurai.
I watched-
Jack into it.
I watched Sailor Moon
Jack
growing
is one
up.
of my favorite
Oh my God,
shows
Fire.
ever.
Fire that show.
Gundam.
Jacob was a
Gundam?
Power
Oh
Ranger
yeah,
fan.
hell yeah.
I watched Power Rangers. I watched
love
Sailor
Wings.
Moon. I watched
Sailor
Digimon. I watched. I don't give a
Digimon.
fuck.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that
I
is
forgot
a
about
I-
that.
me
Digimon
and
is
my
the shit.
son actually watched the first 2 Digimon things together. All
I ain't gonna
54 of the first one and all 56 episodes of the second one.
I ain't gonna cat.
What's up?
Digimon was kind of lame.
I
It was trying to be
I ain't gonna
Pokemon. It was-
cat.
No, it wasn't.
Just to help give it credibility, after the first 7 episodes, it was good.
Really?
Yes.
First 7 were slow.
Yeah, I agree.
It was
Totally
fine.
agree with that.
Slow starters though.
Once they start evolving,
Just
and
in
shit, it's
general,
oh,
like
Yeah,
some
you gotta
TV
have that
shows.
willpower to get through the boring stuff.
Look.
Get to the
2
boring
episodes in, if I'm
Right.
interested, I'm watching something else.
So look,
Yeah.
as we talk about TV shows, what's your limit on a slow start? Like, is it okay? I'll give this 2 episodes, or I'll give this 3, or what? Or is it just one and done? Like, look, I watched one. This shit ain't fine for me.
I'm terrible at TV shows. It's like if it doesn't get me in like the first 30 minutes and I'm already playing on my phone in the middle of it, I'm out.
Okay,
Yeah.
I give it
that's
at
fair.
least 2 episodes. I'm like,
2?
okay, maybe this one sucked. Let me just give this one a try,
Okay.
and then if
That's
it don't work
fair.
out,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I cut it short.
Yeah,
Just assume. Oh, if it's not flying first 15,
No,
you're out.
Yeah.
Wow.
not
Damn.
about to waste my time.
Got Cliff.
It's hard for me to say because I watched the whole season of Dragon Ball, and that was an entire season of build-up to Goku's character.
Yeah.
You know what I
Goddamn.
mean? So yeah, and that
You
shit
little
was
salty.
super slow. So
Okay.
I was mad watching
Naturally,
it, but
I don't
had
care
to.
how long it is. I
So,
try to wait it out. Just
See,
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
John?
Same thing. It's like I'll give it if it's like a manageable season. I ain't
Yeah,
talking
I'll-
like
yeah, I'll
One
give you the
Piece
first
fucking
season.
100
Right.
episodes.
Jesus.
Like if it's like 20,
Yeah, One
10
Piece is a
episodes,
big
15
boy.
episodes. Okay, well, what's going on with the season? Like you said, let it.
I try to let it
I'll
marinate.
give it
man.
some
Like,
credit.
First 2 episodes is kind of slow. Third one, all right, picking up. Fourth one got better. Fifth one, sixth one, and then the season ends. I'm like, all right, well, you progressively got a little bit better
I know, I
throughout
had to
this
readjust too,
bullshit,
like,
but I
slipping
mean,
aside and
Ash, where you at?
Very comfortable in one.
I would say I give it about maybe like 1 or 2 episodes because I just
Okay.
finished The Last of Us.
Okay.
Or whatever. I don't know if a new episode.
No,
comes
no,
out.
there's one more. There's
Okay.
one more
Isn't that a
tonight.
video game?
Tonight, 9 p.m.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Today's
based
the
off of a
10th
video
one.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Today's last episode of the
Storyline.
season.
So I'm really
yes.
invested into that right now.
I wanted to watch that, but like, so I'm not really good when it comes to like zombie shit.
No?
Like,
It's
I
not a-
fucks with
it's not a zombie.
shit, but
It's
like,
That's not a zombie movie.
it's not a
It's not
zombie.
zombie.
Or a series.
no, I know, but they're not human looking. They're like
No.
fungi
They're-
looking.
they're-
Yeah,
They're
no, that's what
clickers.
it is.
Yeah, they're fungi looking. No, yeah, I've seen the game played. I've never played the game. So, like, I've seen the whole game played, like, full start to finish, but, like, never actually played myself. I'm not, that's the type of video game player I am. I'd much rather watch than play. I'm weird. But, yeah, I absolutely not. I don't do that shit. And the only episode that I've ever watched, I was at my best friend Gabby's house, and she had on the 5th episode. I don't know if you guys watched it, the 5th episode. Yeah. Fuck that. That's all I have to say. I was watching it.
What's
I
on
was
the
like,
fifth episode?
you gotta watch it. It's cray cray. Yeah, no, I'm sitting
That's
there.
the one
I'm
with the
crying
big
over.
motherfucker
I'm crying over motherfuckers I've never
man.
even seen before in my
Pull it up,
life.
know.
like,
I'm crying over these
Oh,
people. And
yep.
I'm like, this is so. It was the one with the
With-
deaf kid.
Yep, I seen that.
Oh my god, I wanted to literally just go in there and just swoop him up like a little baby and take him back out. I was like, oh no, let me save you.
Episode 3 got me.
See, she watched episode 3. I got to her house. She's sitting there sobbing. I'm like, okay, yeah,
Episode
fuck this
3
shit.
is
I thought
wrecking
she was
me.
beautiful,
gonna-
like,
I thought she was
love
going to turn
story,
it
though.
off.
It's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like-
what she said. I didn't
It
watch
was.
it. I
It
was
is.
like, no, I'm not doing it. Yeah, so then she watched the
No,
4th
yeah, that's a good
episode,
one.
and I went out. I was like helping her mom do something. So by the time I came back in, it was like, a couple minutes into the 5th episode. And so so I'm sitting there and I like hop in her room and I'm like hanging out and shit, and then all of a sudden all that starts to happen and I'm like, I'm never watching this show.
Damn.
It's a good ass show, man.
I'm like,
It's
why
a
did
good
I have
show.
to
Great
watch
show,
just
great
this
show.
episode? This is so sad.
Yeah, season's finale
I'm
tonight,
crying over
9 p.m.
this.
What fucked me up is when, so spoiler, I don't know if y'all gonna watch it or not,
Probably
but
not. To be honest, if it's scary, I
he
won't
smoked
watch
the
it.
young one and then he smoked himself. I said,
I don't understand why though.
Oh.
Maybe because he was so invested
Yeah,
into like.
and he
That was rough.
Yeah.
so his I don't know if it was his brother.
I think it was his
son.
brother. I think it was
I
his
think it was
brother.
his little brother. He was deaf and he was trying to get him through all this shit. But the bigger brother was like wanted by like the new militia that was going around and shit.
Yeah.
And long story short, they met up with the people that are the
Main
show's
characters.
based off of. They get absolutely annihilated. Like these fucking clickers.
The clickers
come
got 'em.
through
They're
looking like
literally people, but they have
cockroaches.
like growths
Fungus.
of mushrooms.
So they have
Mushrooms,
fungi.
Yeah, like
so it's
It looked nasty.
so this is why the show is so good. It's so relatable to being real life that this
It could
can
happen.
And
This
that's
really
why I
can
don't
happen
like it.
on
It
Due
very
Earth
to
well
right
can
like
now.
happen.
global warming and everything
And
happening.
it's
Yeah.
slowly happening because this fungi can't be activated and live over a certain amount of degrees
like
in your
94
body.
degree temperatures.
I think it's 94, but now it's starting to be able to withstand.
all I'm saying is I
so
already
once
did
it can hit
beforehand.
our natural body temperature, it can live within us.
which is
that's
like
yeah.
our natural body temperature is like what 97,
98.6.
I would say 96 to 98. That's what people.
Yeah.
say.
So due to global warming, this fungi.
This fungi is damn
Oh,
near
it's naturally
right.
adapting and it's getting better. And
That's why this show is really relatable because this honestly really can happen.
I don't wish
Bring
to
it,
relate.
now I gotta
I do
watch
not
it.
wish to relate.
no, yeah.
bring it.
See, and I love mushrooms. I love
Same.
eating mushrooms.
Fucking love them.
I love
I like
mushrooms,
pizza.
cooked,
Listen,
I want pizza.
sauteed, however
Oh.
you feel like.
System.
I love
Fuck
mushrooms.
Girl, I'ma save you.
You ain't gonna save me from no fungus though.
You can't save you from
Well,
no
you
fungus.
can't. So
what you gonna do?
it's
Walk
only
the air?
it's only transmittable if you get like
what you
bit
gonna do?
Fine.
or like scratch, like
Yeah.
somebody who's like you know
Already
what I mean?
infected.
Kind of like
Exactly.
a werewolf. Kind of
World
like a
War Z
werewolf.
situation.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yes.
zombie. That's what I said. It's like a zombie type
Zombie
thing.
2.
But it's like
Don't even
mushrooms.
get me
It's
infected, so I
weird.
don't
Said
gotta live
everything
through it.
but
No, I would hate for you to be
Werewolf.
See,
infected.
I came down with the full plan if there was ever.
No, werewolves.
Back. I said,
I
what?
want to be
No,
infected.
if you get bit by a werewolf or
I wanna
scratched by a
get
werewolf,
just
you change into a
infect me,
werewolf.
'cause nine
What's the
times out of
chances
10
of
they
you
always
surviving a
come up
werewolf
with like
attack?
an
I'm
actual.
not-
Bro, I'm talking science
Things
fiction.
to
Like,
Science fiction wise, that is a myth.
What?
what?
It's a myth.
Stupid.
How?
Okay, so like, you know, in Hollywood, yeah, you get bitten or scratched, you turn into a werewolf,
Yeah.
right? In hindsight, you kind of have to be born with the gene, I think.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
That's
it has,
fine.
like because like
So-
you notice a lot of like mythological like things like that always
They're
have to
born
be based
into
off.
So they
of,
have-
like,
so,
genes
okay.
or your
They're born
blood.
into
So I was misinformed because
Yeah.
I'm always used to
It's
shows
like
and shit.
I mean, it-
thing.
Yeah, this
Okay,
ain't
so
Teen
this is
Wolf.
my
Lame.
theory. This is my theory.
This ain't Teen Wolf, lamer.
There's different,
Hey, yo, that's
like,
a banger.
Yeah, thank you. Put some respect
Offense
to
to that, I love Teen Wolf.
Thank
So
you.
you know,
Yeah, I've
like the
never watched
Pixar
that.
theory, there's
It's a
like different
banger.
realms
It's a
for each
banger.
Pixar movie.
It was
da, da, da. I
good.
feel like that kind
it's
of
like,
applies.
dang it,
Like there's
I'm
different
not a
realms with
werewolf.
different theories because you know folklore starts in different areas. Everybody has the same concept but have different stories when it
Okay.
comes to folklore. Like you never really
It
know
always
who
leads up to the same
originated it.
thing. Yeah.
So like
Jacob,
the
give us
one
your-
that I'm more fascinated
give
in
us
is
your
the one that's born with the gene, and not the one that's like, oh my god, I got bitten, let me change into a goddamn werewolf.
Okay, that's fair. I
Oh
can
my
I can agree with
God,
that.
help me.
What'd you
I'm
say,
not
Gabe
bitten.
Dow or John? That you
I'm
guys
not
are
saying
you guys are
anything.
checklist high school girls over there.
Man, give us your best round for your Teen Wolf days.
No, I need to hear this.
Please do.
We are too
Okay, so side note,
I wanna hear
we did,
this.
we did listen to you guys' episode. They're not released yet, but you guys are doing a good job, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So there was
Thank
one
you.
episode
really
where
do
like
like what you guys
Jacob was
do.
impersonating.
Thank you.
Oh, with her.
And listen, Jacob was impersonating, and honestly, I had to text them. I said, "Who the fuck's voice is that?" I said, "Is that Jacob doing the voice, or is that
He didn't
Josh
believe
doing
I
the
could
voice
do
over
that.
the voice that he's
This
trying
was
to
got
do?"
deep as
I was
Yeah.
so fucking confused. I was like, "What?"
Again,
the
if I'm
fuck?
that little kid and you're doing that to me, I'm like, "There's a pedo by me." I'm like,
I'm screaming. Like, stranger danger, stranger danger.
For
Like,
real,
yeah,
I
I'm
was
running
like, what the
away.
fuck is
As
going
soon as
on?
he did that, and then he was like, yeah, and then the little kid just laughed, and I was like, that's not a
Honestly,
mental ass
if
little kid.
if it was my
'cause,
sons,
I would have dipped.
the youngest one is gonna look at you like you crazy and probably swing at you. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
to you.
fine.
No, JJ would
His
he'd be
fight or
like,
flight instincts are good. Okay, the youngest,
me
the
and you.
oldest one, He gonna tell me what's happening before he cuts you out. Like,
Yeah.
He gonna like, Mom. I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's okay. It's not okay.
It's okay. Come over here.
Because that shit was, it scared the shit out of me.
I didn't see it coming. I was just like, what's going on?
I'm sorry.
We were all just like, oh.
It's happening. It's happening right now.
He's like, I'm sorry. Like, bro, you saying it.
I
You're
remember
still
when,
in the
like,
voice.
I remember right after he left too, like we all just sat there and we were like, wow, I couldn't believe he did that. Like, we were like, yeah, that was like real deep.
What made you want to do that though?
The door closes, and you're like, did we
What
just...
the fuck was that? What did we just
Is
live
he
through?
okay?
Tell that nigga cut it out the episode.
Edit that. Use that for B-roll. B-roll. Yeah. Yeah, that one was funny.
Yeah, it is.
Are we doing a mental check this week?
What were your time wise though, Jake?
You didn't.
Oh,
You
yeah,
said,
we kind of just been.
"Hey man, we
I
just been
know.
freestyling.
Yeah.
That's fine."
Yeah.
Oh, we good. We good.
Straight
Oh,
food.
price drop fashion. See?
See, look
See,
at you.
Fashion
Don't say
Nova.
that. Because I will clearly get on that app and start adding
Oh, what's
shit to my
crazy
cart.
is though it's 111. I know you're real big on like numerology
Yes.
and.
Thank you, because I always catch the 1s, the 3s, and the 5s.
So before we like close out though, can we like talk about numerology real quick?
Go ahead. Do you?
So like, what put you on to numerology, or like where did it come about?
Real quick, what is numerology?
It's a study of like numbers and frequencies and like how it relates to like us on a daily basis. Like
For instance, like Nikola Tesla loved 369. It's like his favorite prime numbers.
Okay.
3-6 Mafia.
3, 6, 9, damn, yo, 5.
Hey,
I'm gonna look at it one more time. Low, hey, low, low. It gotta happen on
Tesla?
one.
Shout out Nikola.
But no, based on like numerology though, some numbers kind of like tell you like based on when you're born.
Yeah.
It kind of like shapes you to like you have a number 1 life path, a number whatever the life path. Like a lot of people don't know like
I'm a number 9.
you're a number 9.
Me and my son are on our last ones.
So
Huh?
what
Last
number
number?
are you guys?
I forgot what the last number is, but we're on our last lifetime.
How do you
Really?
figure this out?
What does that mean?
Well, he's on.
No,
Look at John.
Are you a cat?
I'm on my first life.
What does this mean?
Yeah.
How do you find
Yeah.
out?
So how do you determine what life you know that you're on?
It's like your date of birth and like it's all sorts of shit. It's like an
Shawna, do
equation,
you know?
what I
'Cause
mean?
I'm very,
Me and
like,
Jamie did it
curious.
one night. Jamie's like on her 8th or 9th. Me and my son are on our last ones.
That kind of
So yeah, now you got me.
No,
curious.
actually,
now you
I
guys
can give you.
Now I think
I
about
can
it.
give you
No,
all
but
the.
like,
13, right?
when,
Do you know
like,
how to
God
do it?
forbid, not speaking on this, but like when you know, like how like your burial and everything like that, you should get buried in one of those tree pods, so like you can be another life.
That would be.
You could be like a +1 with like a little mushroom, and you could be a tree. You can come back as a tree.
I already actually had that plan. I do want to be. a
That's
tree.
exactly how
So
I
you
want
have
to be
the same
buried.
concept, like,
100%.
Do you know how
I
to
want
do
to be in a
this
tree
equation or
pod.
no?
Yeah.
Not off the top of my head. I mean, you can look it up. Google
But it's like
it
you
real
can go
quick.
on Google and type in like
'Cause I can give you all
numerology
my
chart and it'll give you
information.
Oh, yeah,
like
don't
a
roll your
Look
own
at
chart.
calculator.
Bring it up.
numerology chart.
How about we do that right now before we get off? Let's see, like, what life we're on right now. Like I said, I already spoke for me and my son. We're on our last
I
lifetime.
don't even know what y'all talking
Oh,
about. But I'm
dude,
interested to see.
Jacob, good luck.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I
But-
don't know what
most of the
life
time,
Speak it out.
path
Speak
thingy
it out.
I am, but my angel numbers are 7.
my angel numbers are 1, 3, and 5. And how I came up on it is I kept seeing these numbers everywhere. And, you know, I'm like, okay, well, let me Google. Google does it all the time. And then, you know, it tells you what it means. And then at that point, you got to do your own research about it. And the numbers that I see all the time kind of coincide with the journey that I'm on right now. So,
Yeah, the ones I always see 3s, I always see 6s, and I always see 7s.
yeah.
But I got
Three-
7s tattooed on me because I needed that. I needed that luck.
I mean, every so often the 3s will pop up, but it's really the 1s and the 5. And 1 is intuition and 5 is change. So, you know, at that point, I feel like they go hand in hand. So I just got to trust my intuition and change will follow.
Yep.
That's how I look at it.
He's about to hit the next screen and be like, what's your social?
Let me type that in real quick. Take this off camera.
So I guess in this episode we can kind of link like numerology chart for people who want to like do their own research on
Jacob, when's your birthday?
05, 29, 92.
May 20.
I thought his birthday was the day after mine. I was about to say, what?
When's your birthday?
12/02, 93.
1202. I don't know. He's May 28th, May 29th.
What does it mean?
September 27th. Best day in the world. Greatness was born that day.
June 17th.
17th. Sorry. I thought
So what are you,
don't
a
do
Scorpio
me.
or no?
I mean, you so black.
hell?
I just put you on June.
Libra.
Oh, Jake, go back up. You're going too
Libra,
fast.
come on, bro.
I'm not even gonna
Straight
tell people
balance.
mine because everybody
Your
else
compound
hates
number
me.
is
Straight
1.
balance.
Fuck out of here.
Come on,
Challenge
bro.
What are
number
you?
type A
Me?
is 6.
You don't know what I am? I feel like everybody knows. Prejudges me
I feel like
already.
Gemini.
When's your birthday again?
Leo.
October.
Oh.
Oh, oh,
Yikes.
you're a Scorpio.
That's why I said everybody just prejudges me
See,
after
but
that.
that's a Gemini. That's
No,
everybody.
see, I rock with Scorpios.
Yeah, no. October
I
29th.
honestly,
say about
I've not
Geminis?
found
I'm
a
a
single
Gemini.
zodiac like that.
Jacob's not
There's
Gemini.
maybe like
I don't know what it is.
maybe like a Cancer.
He wants to be
like,
so
I don't also
relatable
have
so
issues.
bad.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
Cliff, what are you? When's your birthday?
To be a part of something.
I'm a Scorpio, 11/04/92.
Y'all are dangerous.
That's the same
Y'all
birthday
are
as my mother,
dangerous.
actually.
And me and my son share the same birthday. He was born
Wow.
11/04/2019.
See,
yeah.
he's a Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio, and we relate to a lot of things, but I feel like I'm a select breed of Scorpios because there's only like a week within October where you can be a Scorpio. And
That's a
October
fact.
Scorpio, baby.
So is
So
there?
there's some things
That's
that
my
we
mama.
can and can't relate on.
John, what about you?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh God.
He's a whore.
No.
God damn! She's like, what the fuck? Ew.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sag. Wow.
Sag, always.
Why
I
would you
keep
say
so
that
many
like
Sages
I think you
around
might be
me.
the first person I ever met that might be Sagittarius.
I'm honored.
Really?
I really
I don't
have
meet
not
that
heard
many
that
Capricorns.
What does all this mean?
I don't meet that
anyway?
many Capricorns.
Who knows what it means
What
at
does
the
it all
end of the
mean
day?
for all these signs? Like,
I mean,
Because
There's a lot of Scorpios here.
It's
There's
the
only two.
energy here.
Too
There's
many.
Enough.
there's two Geminis here too.
Damn,
There's three
yours,
Geminis
Cliff.
here.
Oh,
there's
no.
three
I'm
Geminis
glad you
Three.
see
here.
Jacob because
That's
you're not
okay.
one.
Three Geminis,
Sag and Geminis
two
are like
Scorpios,
this.
a
See,
Sag,
see,
a Taurus, and a
We're
Libra.
dominant and we're toxic. That's it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you
We're
are.
just dominant and we're toxic.
I'm just here to
are.
keep the balance.
Hey, listen, I know who I am.
Taylor's like, I'm just here for a good time, not a
I'm
long
just here
time.
to keep the balance. That's
Yeah.
it.
I mean, like,
Unfortunately,
I'm here to
like
even
I've
everything
dated a
out.
lot of like your signs, so it's like
No.
I
Hear
get
me
a lot
out.
of
Hear me
mixed
out.
feelings
Hear
with your
me out.
signs now.
Hear me out. There's different breeds. Just
I
the
know,
same thing that
and
you
I've
just
had
said.
both sides, and
No,
now I don't know.
no.
I don't know
You
what
never
the
had
fuck
the
splits
good
the middle.
side. I
Yeah.
can tell you that right now. You had one that was
Hey, man.
inconspicuously
See, but
still on the bad
If you
side.
get a Gemini, you get both sides.
Hey, that's
You
not
have to be
good.
mentally stable to deal with the Gemini, though. So
Oh,
don't be
thank you.
fooled.
What about a Scorpio?
Oh, you
You
gotta
need a
be.
prayer.
You know what I'm saying?
You
You
gotta
need a
pray.
prayer.
So
You
do
need
you
the
guys-
patience.
You better
Time to
talk
jump
to
into the
big
mental
man.
health check.
Oh
Think?
yeah,
Yes,
let's do
no?
that.
Oh,
I like
she-
that segment of you guys' show, so let's do it.
Thank you.
Okay, so for our audience that doesn't know, each episode we do a mental health check just to see where you are mentally, spiritually, financially. 1 through 10 sliding chart. So, Jacob, you want to start us off?
I want to go. Can I go last?
Rip. Nope.
You gotta go first.
You go
Okay,
first, or
next.
you don't go
Jacob,
at all.
stand up and look
Gotta
at the
go
camera for a
first.
minute while you're.
Jacob's our producer. He's in the back. He kind of like doesn't want to be on camera, but he
No,
does sometimes.
today I'm just. I'm
When
gonna
he
keep
wants
it
to
like
do it, he
this.
does
I
it
feel
when
like
he
you
wants.
have to be on camera today because it's your 100th episode.
Right.
Yeah, honestly.
Nobody wants to see your ugly ass.
Don't mind just how he looks. He's kind of like.
That's
It's our 100th episode. I'm a fucking 10. Ash loves it when I touch him, like John does too. But
Dear God.
in all honesty,
does too.
it's a fucking 10. It's a great week. 100th episode. New group coming in to our media group.
Why are you touching me?
He likes it. Don't let him lie. But anyways,
All right, Jacob, go ahead and sit down.
I love you guys.
Creepy.
We did it. 100th episode.
He likes it. Like, you can't say that when you have like Shawn Michaels hair and an Amish beard. Like,
Shawn Michaels.
Let me live.
Wait. That's
All right, Cliff, where you at this week?
like you just said,
Oh,
100th
I
episode.
swear for
I'm
people
at a
listening.
10.
That's Nah, I would
See, that's
stay if
why I
heard
didn't
it.
want to say
I'm
10,
gonna
'cause I
need
knew
a
you were gonna do
Tylenol
that.
after this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
It's trash when he does it.
And I'm going
I'll
to just
do
keep
it.
it short and sweet.
I
Thank
got
you
it
guys
from
for being
now
here
on.
along
Thank you.
with me on this journey. I'm glad to be with you guys, and I hope that we have 1,000 more coming. I can't wait for more things to roll out, and I'm looking forward to the ladies' show, me and Asha's show, and by
Yes.
year's end, 5 shows in production. I can't wait.
Yes, yes, yes.
Setting the standard high, and we're going to do it.
Snaps for Cliff.
Snaps. Johnny boy.
You know, do not, Jacob.
I'm not. My mic's down.
There you go.
I got
Thank
it.
you.
I got it.
Thank you.
got it.
Do it.
So, in honor for the 100th episode, I'm feeling great. Everything's going great. I'm feeling great. I don't know. I'm gonna say for the 100th episode, I'm at 100. I'm breaking the scale.
Breaking the scale. I like it.
Broke my back. Good shit.
You're welcome.
Popcorn, Taylor.
Oh no! Every last rodeo. You know what? I'm never coming back.
You knew. Unfortunately, I felt like you should have knew it was gonna get tossed your way. It's the theme all day.
I should have just known. I should have just. Okay. Well, I feel like I'm just gonna follow suit. I'm gonna say a 10. I'm rocking with a 10 today. I had a good solid weekend. I had a bomb weekend. I get to be here with you guys. You know, I love being here. So yeah, definitely a 10.
It's an honor.
Yeah.
Who you passing it to?
You already know.
I knew you were gonna do it.
You're my favorite person to point out.
Because it's funny to you, but it's fine.
No,
I feel
just
like
your beauty. I want everybody to see it.
It's your beauty, not your booty.
Oh no, it's both of them.
It's both of them.
It's both of them. You know how I roll.
I mean, I feel like I'm a break the trend. I'm like a 9 right now. I'm still up there. I'm just like dealing with a lot of health issues right now. You know, medium.
I'll do a nice little light one for you.
She's a 10 June.
So yeah, I'm
10
just dealing with health stuff right now, and I'm trying to get back on track. So I'm kind of like mentally drained from that, but I'm still kicking it. I'm still here. So work through it.
That's all that matters.
There you go.
You are. Come on, bro. You knew that was coming.
I would have to say I'm at a solid 8.
Okay.
Solid 8. Still up there.
I'm gonna do it
Not
from
quite
afar.
there, but still up there. This week has been, I would say an 8 because I've had a 3-day weekend. I was off on Friday.
Yeah, she
That's
left
always
us.
good.
She left us.
Went out Saturday. It was pretty chill. And
You look
then
good too, girl.
Oh no,
thank
I don't know
you.
if you guys seen
Thank
her
you.
Facebook pictures.
No,
No, yeah.
What
If
happened?
y'all don't have her on Facebook,
I don't
add her on
got
Facebook
Facebook.
because
Yeah.
I do.
no, yeah, them pictures. I was like, girl,
Was they doing it?
she was killing it because I was so proud of that dress.
Yeah,
because I
We
thought
found
you were
it in,
gonna
like, 2
wear.
minutes.
I thought.
Under 2 minutes. We just
Yo,
started just
we
grabbing
walked
shit.
into the store and they were like, "Oh yeah, we close in 15 minutes." Me and Shawna literally looked at each other and we were like, "It's go time," and we were like, just like going ham because she was like, "I need to find a fit," and I was like, "All right, you got the perfect person. Let's get it."
Yeah.
So we just went ham.
And
We
she
found like
this
3
cute
dresses.
little like snakeskin number that I wore. It was
Yeah, she
Where'd you
was
go?
cute.
so our friend from work had a birthday party. She turned 31.
Nice.
And she had it at this art gallery.
I want to say Kaiser. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Kaiser.
yeah, Kaiser.
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
Kaiser Art Gallery.
Nice.
Nice gallery.
You
Nice
came-
time.
You came up, showing out.
Yeah, okay.
Oh
show
no,
us the
that's
show
what
out,
Shawna
you know what I'm
does.
Had to,
saying?
That's what
had to.
Shawna does.
Yeah,
yeah.
like, I'm cute at work or whatever, but outside of work, you gotta show up and show out.
Yeah.
So, that's what we did, and the art was art.
Okay.
The art was art in.
You said
The art was there.
It was
so.
there.
Hey,
She said,
But all
she
in
said,
all,
I caught more eyes than they did. You know what I mean?
And that's all that. You
know what I'm saying?
You better. Go ahead.
but it was a good time. I like how she had everything set up and everything. So we did that on Saturday.
She looked beautiful too. Yeah.
She
No,
did.
yeah,
she had
I
an
saw
outfit
oh,
change
I saw
in
her on
between
Snap.
though.
Oh, she was so cute.
Oh yeah.
Period.
That girl fine.
Started
No, yeah,
with the
she
red dress, low V in the front. Like, girl, you did that. Came
I
out
saw
with
the
this
white
all white
suit.
suit.
Ooh, yeah,
And it
she
was
looked
tailored. It was
She
tailored.
looked fresh. Yeah, I definitely saw that. I
10
was
out of
about to
10
tell
for
her at
me.
work.
Like, she really was serving. So we
Shout
did
out to you,
that,
Erica.
and then
Shout out to you.
No, yeah, Erica was. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was looking cute.
Shout
I
out
was
to
like,
Erica.
okay.
and then
Okay.
everything kind of hit the fan at 3:00 this morning.
oh, why?
Stuff happens.
Oh, dear.
Couple
Life,
situations.
life.
Oh,
Life,
and the
life.
time change.
Yeah, and I
The
forgot
time
about the time
change
change.
really
So I
took me.
lost an hour of sleep. So
Yeah,
I was
that
running
really
a little
took
low
me.
this morning. Not gonna lie,
Ain't it?
thank God to Duncan. Shout out to y'all because I needed that caffeine.
Yeah, you
and
guys
the
saw
good
that
vibes
big ass
here
coffee
woke
I
me
had.
up. So shout out to y'all as well. So that was put me at 8.
Okay.
Pretty chill.
Fair.
And we
And
say
the
the
weather.
youngest for last.
Oh no. So who didn't go?
Yeah, me.
Oh,
I'm
you're the youngest. Yeah, I didn't go
Whatever,
either.
Gabe, what you
You know
want?
what I'm
So
saying? We said,
any, mini, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its tail. If you haven't let him go, any, mini, miny.
no, yeah.
We are young, right? So we're youthful. We still have our spirit, right?
Yeah.
100%.
I'm a
Me
7-year-old.
myself, I meant like a Jacob touching me kind of alter shit. I meant like
Stole your energy.
like a 9.5. Yeah, life is good. I had literally no complaints. Like again, thank you guys for coming.
Thank
Being a part
you.
of our
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
for having us on the 100th episode. That's
Just I'm in a real gratitude space where like I know that like I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I'm way past people that I thought like would be beyond what I'm doing, but like I feel appreciative and grateful for like being in this space and
That's what's up.
That's just where I am.
That's hard work.
Honestly, like I a lot of pressure on myself, but like I need to give myself more flowers.
Yeah.
You
There's
do.
Yeah.
You
There's
do.
only one of me, and I'm like, I know
Yeah.
I'm him Duncan, Timothy, all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
Him
Too far, but
him
whatever.
Howard, all that. So
Yeah.
no, that's
I
just
like that.
9.5 where I am.
I get that. You're so solid.
Damn, you
Yeah.
should have went last.
The
with that nice
youngest
little
for
speech.
last.
I ain't low key ain't about to follow
That was
that.
motivational.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, that made me want
You
to
know what I'm
work
saying?
hard.
Like, I'm gonna just say I feel how he feel. Then he said everything I wanted to say for myself. I'm at a 10.
Pip it. No, take.
No, finish it. Finish it.
No, don't
Pip,
let him do
pip,
it.
pip, pip.
That was a good one.
That was
That was
better.
good.
That was better.
All right.
Thank
See,
you.
hey, I learned from Tay.
I got you.
See,
See, you don't
She
sit
always
there and
gotta
talk
listen.
crap. You
Hey,
just gotta teach.
just
you
wait
just
till
gotta
you-
teach.
hey, I got something to talk to you about too. So
About me?
yeah, I know.
Oh my God. I'm
No,
going to the
project.
principal's office.
Project.
Project.
Oh, a project.
You.
I'm about to say either way. Yeah, I'm a 10, man. I'm just like you said, appreciative to have this 100th episode, bringing on with the girls, just even being with y'all. I mean, 3 years ago we were.
It was just a thought 3 years
yeah,
ago. We
like
were trying
3
to
years
like formulate what do we want to do. We kept
Exactly.
doing like we started with literally like we were back in the '60s trying to like pick up like reception, like,
Even
yeah.
5 years
Right.
ago, if you think about it, I mean, we all lost each other's touch. You know,
Right.
A lot of us fell out, even though we all known each other for a mad long time, and it's just really cool to have.
Something that brought us.
Yeah,
Back
together,
here.
and I can honestly say that like this super circle
love
of friends
soup.
that I have is completely different than all the other friend groups that I have within all my other friends, and I just value and cherish everything that we do every week, getting shit off my mind. The ass pimple, you know what I mean? So
Classic
just
episode.
being able to actually be free and talk and just get shit off your chest is really amazing to do. And
Just to piggyback off that though, like I feel like this, like us coming in together was like therapy for us. Because like again, like guys don't talk about how they're feeling, and just like genuinely open about their feelings. But for us, it's like it is what it is. Like we're going through the same stuff everyone goes through. But we're
I
just
told you,
more,
man.
like,
I feel like if I can expose myself to y'all, I can expose myself to the world.
I feel that.
And, like,
That
you
is
know what I
something
mean?
You
Like-
got a good group of friends.
It's
Yeah.
like I feel like I can
100%.
do no. I mean, obviously, I can do wrong, but I can do no wrong, knowing that I have a lot of trust and advice that I can get through a lot of you guys.
Again,
And then on top of that, the people that we brought on to this podcast
Yeah.
to share
Like,
their
I seen,
message
like-
and what
Like
they're
I
doing.
seen,
Yeah.
what's his name? Down.
That
I
was
seen
my
down at the
favorite
bowling
thing that
alley.
you guys did was
I
that-
just see
that
him,
was
and
my
then I seen him
favorite
working
thing.
out. It's like, man.
so now y'all interconnected
You
too.
know,
out of
it's
our
like-
100 episodes, I think we've had about 20 to 30 guests, which is a very,
More than that.
Wow.
very remarkable number between entrepreneurs,
That's awesome.
business professionals, and stuff like that. So
Brian Clark,
Oh,
teachers
teachers.
and just random
Yeah.
people just
Again,
doing
it's just
things.
us staying consistent in
estate.
something long enough to see results. Like a lot of people will give up after the third episode of something. We say it to 100, and we're going to do so many more. So it's like, what's stopping us now?
Yeah.
well,
Cliff,
you got to jump.
I know you got a good gym for us.
Bring you over here.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Give it over there, table." He said, "Jam 100."
the whole table.
Get over here.
Let's flip
We
this
got Macho
motherfucker.
Man Randy Savage in the building. Damn.
Fuck
I'm just run with
with it.
We about to take the whole damn table and the chair from the top rope.
And that's why we love
Don't go.
it.
Don't go.
All right, Cliff, what we got?
If you don't encounter setbacks in your career, if you don't have doubts and disappointments, let me tell you, you're not dreaming big enough. And that's by Michael Bloomberg.
I love it. I love it.
And this is by Taylor. Be grateful, ho.
Well, everybody, it's been an episode of Inside Us, our 100th one.
Be
Shout out to
grateful.
100 more. Until next time, bye, Mom.